Alright, so what are toxic people?
Toxic people are when
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a ghost of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there.
So another type of toxic behavior or a toxic person would have to be a person that is awfully mean, either physically or verbally.
bro.
Oh, bro, that's not
dude,
cool.
dude,
Honestly,
chill.
that's not. Hey, that's not cool. I don't play like
Well,
that.
I'm just playing with you.
It's not funny.
Dude.
So basically, toxic people are people that manipulate you and people that mistreat you, even in a friendship. Oh!
We're going.
Let me get another 20, yeah?
Alright, for sure.
Thanks, bro. Hate you.
Oh, alright. I love you too.
One other type of toxic behavior is when someone is codependent, meaning that they depend on you for their happiness and their self-worthiness.
You got homework for me? Nah, they didn't. Bro, I'm gonna fail because of you now.
DA got that dope.
So boundaries pretty much help you set limits on the way people impact you, and also help you set limits on yourself.
Physical boundaries are your personal space and how and who can touch you.
So what are experiences that you've had with toxic people?
Experiences that I've had with toxic people are people where you thought they were, or people where you thought that you built a connection, but then in the end, it's like that whole thing that you built didn't even exist. When inside your heart, you thought it was real, and you thought that meant something. And that's the experiences I've had. Birmingham class of 2016, 2010.
I had a toxic friend where he always make fun of me, like, for example, calling me skeleton because I was too skinny. And every time when I was eating my lunch, he used to come up to me and take it away from me and like throw it in the trash can. I felt very sad for myself and mad at the same time. And I couldn't do nothing about it.
So emotional and intellectual boundaries are pretty much the way that you feel and also the way you think, such as opinions.
People who have unhealthy internal boundaries, they lose confidence in themselves and they allow other people to step on them. Relationships are no because that's how they grew up. They grew up in a toxic environment. An enabler is someone who lets people walk over them.
So saying no helps you in a way where it gets rid of toxic people, and when they ask you for something and they ask a little too much, you just simply say no.
What's up, like Chimichanga? Can I have another 20?
Man, I can't keep giving you money.
That is a toxic behavior.
Another way to set a healthy boundary is by simply telling someone that you don't like what they're saying because it offends you, but not in a way where you argue, in a way where you tell the person how you feel, that from what they said, you are hurt by it, and so they should understand that.
Rich bro, your forehead is so big. Want to take a picture of it? It fills up my whole space on my phone.
Hey man, I really don't like you talking to me like that. When people are testing your boundary, what you must never do is get angry. so you must remain calm at all times, no matter what the person does.
That's not cool. I'm playing like
Well,
that.
I'm just playing with you.
It's not funny.
Dude.
Also, when creating boundaries, what you must always do is never to blame people.
No, you're the one.
Don't learn to ignore people. Learn to say no. And learn to really protect yourself and honestly learn not to give in to people and always know who you are.
So, what I would do is to just ignore people, but some people they get highly offended because I don't know why, but nowadays everyone is so sensitive that like even the smallest jokes, it gets people mad, and for dumb reasons people just fight. Like they just ignore them. It's easy.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?